So we've been asked to give a reason whether or not our calculations support Thomas's beliefs. So we already had the mean and the standard deviation for Heathrow, and the question has given us the mean and the standard deviation for Herne. Thomas believes that the further south you are, the more consistent the number of hours of daily sunshine will be. Well, which of these is more consistent and which of these is further south? Consistency will be measured with the standard deviation, and Heathrow has the smaller standard deviation, so that is the more consistent of the two. So where is Herne? Looking at a map of the UK, Herne is further south than Heathrow, so this doesn't actually support what Thomas believes. Heathrow was more consistent, but it wasn't further south. So here we've been asked to estimate the number of days in July at Heathrow where the number of hours of sunshine is more than one standard deviation above the mean. So first, let's actually find the numerical value of one standard deviation above the mean. So the mean of Heathrow, 6.63, standard deviation, 3.69, and we just want to add those together. Now looking back at the frequency table, the grouped frequency table, we can see that this is going to be part of the 8 to 11 interval, all of the 11 to 12 interval, and all of the 12 to 14 interval. So I need to find what frequency of the 8 to 11 is going to be represented by greater than 10.32. So just a little diagram to make it clear in my head exactly what I'm working with. Now I'll find the fraction of the frequency. It's just going to be the difference in between 10.3 and 11 over the interval size or the class width, and I'm going to scale that with the frequency. That will tell me how many of the days I would expect to be over 10.3 within this interval. Now this is similar to the idea of interpolation. I've made an assumption that they're evenly spread all the way from 8 to 11. Just into the calculator. And I get 1.87. So I'll go ahead and sum that with the other two frequencies. And it's approximately 7 days.